and welcome to the Intel Brief. Today is Thursday, 13 March. I'm your host Daniel, and today we'll be covering Taiwanese leaders have promised to counter Chinese infiltration, the DRC and M23 are holding peace talks in Angola, and Bosnia has issued an arrest warrant for the Serb leader Dodik. So firstly, Taiwan's president has called for tougher measures to counter Chinese growing infiltration and espionage efforts, accusing Beijing of attempting to absorb Taiwan and erode its independence through division, destruction, and subversion. He emphasized that China's actions, such as military drills around Taiwan, trade sanctions, and influence campaigns, are designed to pressure the self-governing island into accepting Beijing's claims of sovereignty. He warned that Taiwanese democracy and freedom could be gradually undermined by these grey zone tactics, which stop short of open hostility, but still aim to weaken public confidence in the nation's defence. In response, he proposed strengthening legal safeguards to detect and prevent Chinese subversion, including stricter vetting of Chinese visitors, reviving military courts, and curbing cross-strait exchanges of money, technology, and personnel. He revealed that 64 individuals, mostly military officers, had been charged for spying for China in 2023, 3 times the number found in 2021. Lai also addressed Beijing's influence over Taiwanese celebrities, urging them to be cautious when performing in China. His comments come amid public backlash after some stars called Taiwan a province of China online. Despite Taiwan's firm stance, China's foreign ministry dismissed his remarks, reiterating that Taiwan is a part of China and that reunification is inevitable. So what? This is not an idle threat and likely an indication of how active China is currently in Taiwan. China has made it clear in the past that they want to reunify the country peacefully. By this, they don't mean that they hope one day Taiwan will just wake up and change their mind. Their plan is to use all other pressure outside of military action to coerce Taiwan into reunification. The significant increase in military officials working for China is, however, concerning, and the information that they provide to China will also be beneficial if China chooses the military option. All in all, this looks like a significant challenge that Taiwan needs to face, but being successful will possibly lead to military confrontation. And next, the Democratic Republic of the Congo, or DRC, and the rebel group known as M23 are scheduled to hold peace talks in Angola on March 18th, following months of mediation efforts led by the Angolan president. Previously, the Congolese government refused direct negotiations with M23, with the Prime Minister insisting that the talks should be held with Rwanda instead, accusing the neighbouring country of violating the DRC's sovereignty by supporting these rebels. This is an allegation that Rwanda has denied. The conflict has intensified, though, with at least 7,000 people reported dead in the past 2 months, though this figure has not been independently confirmed. The situation worsened in January when M23 seized Goma, a key city in the eastern DRC, known for its mineral wealth. M23, active since 2012, have also faced accusations from human rights observers of attacking journalists and media workers, claims that the group denies, calling them an attempt to spread misinformation. They assert their support for the freedom of the press and claim that they remain open to both local and international journalists in the cities they control. Despite the ongoing violence and political tension, the upcoming talks in Angola mark a rare step forward in talks and dialogue, though the outcome remains uncertain given the deep-rooted distrust between the group and the DRC. So what? Though a positive step, it is unlikely that this will be a quick solution due to the historical tensions between the DRC, M23, and their highly likely backers, Rwanda. One of the main reasons M23 claim to have retaken Goma is due to the unresolved issues falling out of the peace agreement in originally 2009 and then again in 2012 when M23 last took over control of Goma. Due to this history, it seems unlikely that a new agreement will be easily reached, particularly as M23 currently holds 2 large cities, substantially more area than last time. If you want to learn more about this conflict, then go check out our video on the That Intel Guy YouTube channel. I'll put a link in the description below. And lastly, the Bosnian prosecutor's office has ordered the arrest of 3 top Bosnian Serb lawmakers, including the Republika Srpska leader, Dodik, for allegedly violating the country's constitutional order through separatist actions. The arrest warrants were issued after 3 officials ignored court summons from the chief federal prosecutor. Dodik, defiant at a press conference, dismissed the charges as politically motivated and vowed not to cooperate with the Bosnian judiciary, which he refuses to recognize. The Republika Srpska interior minister declared that no arrests would take place, emphasizing that the ministry's duty was to protect the state's leaders and institutions. One of Dodik's advisors warned of a strong response to any radicalization from Sarajevo. Tensions have escalated following Dodik's recent conviction for defying orders from Bosnia's top international official, a ruling that sentenced him to a year in prison and banned him from politics for 6. In retaliation, Dodik pushed through laws barring federal police and judiciary from operating in the Republika of Srpska and sent his own police forces to raid federal offices. The crisis has drawn international concern, prompting European peacekeepers to increase their presence in Bosnia. Dodik's close ties to Russia have also raised alarms, as he reportedly plans to meet with high-level Russian officials very soon, reinforcing his support for Vladimir Putin and adding another layer of complexity to this already volatile situation. So what? The issuing of the arrest warrant is one thing, but attempting to arrest him in his heartland is another, and a move that could possibly lead to a renewed civil war. Though this seems extreme, it is possible that Russia, Hungary, and Serbia have agreed to provide Dodik with a level of support that gives him confidence in defying the central government. It seems likely that this situation will continue to deteriorate if the central Bosnian government doesn't back down. Thank you for tuning in to the Intel Brief, your daily update on global geopolitics, brought to you by HM Intelligence. You can support the show by sharing it with your friends and leaving us a 5-star review. And if you're curious to learn more about intelligence, check out one of our courses in the description below. Thank you for listening. I've been your host, Daniel, and I'll see you next time.